Hi guys. Okay. Camera there. Okay. I am finally filming my first YouTube video. I guess we should say we're all filming our very first YouTube video because as you can see, it's gonna be hard to do it without them. My name is Mia and welcome to my very first YouTube channel and video. I'm so excited. We're so excited. So, here's the thing. You're gonna see a lot of moving and a lot of me fidgeting around because of these guys. This is Lex. This is Buttercup. And I can introduce you to the other ones as soon as they come and interrupt me. So I have no idea what I'm doing. None. I literally went to Five Below yesterday and I was like, I'm getting off of work early on Tuesday. F it. Let's shoot the video. So here I am. I don't know if you can hear me over the huffing and the tail wagging and the tail thumping, but I really hope you can. And like I said, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. So if you all have suggestions, help a sister out. I have 6 dogs and 2 cats. I have a lot of plants. He's okay. So help me out. What do you guys want to see me talk about? So I guess, for this first video, it's just gonna be an introduction video, a short, sweet, tail knocking introduction video. I'm gonna Google some random questions and funny questions. Hopefully you guys can learn about me. And Lex, this is my baby. So let's get started with questions. And I still don't know where to look at the camera. What is the sexiest and least sexiest name? I don't know about the sexiest, but I will tell you one name that I cannot stand, and it's Richard. I don't know why people get the name Dick from Richard, so it's just like, my name's Richard. What's up, Dick? What secret conspiracy would you like to start? I'm pretty sure owls are surveillance cameras. They're too smart. Just go with it. Think about it. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza? If you don't put pineapple on your pizza, I can't f with you. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? You know, people would say a cat, but I don't think cats would be rude. I think cats would just be blunt. Like, hey, what's up? That's not really rude. It's more direct. If I had to choose a rude animal, I'm gonna say birds. Because they'll just shit on you for no reason and be like, sorry about it. What would be the absolute worst name you could give your child? Richard. What movie would be greatly improved if it were made into a musical? I was gonna say Bring It On, but it's already a musical, so. What is the funniest corporate business screw up you've heard of? Okay, let me tell y'all a story. I did this. Okay, so I am a marketing specialist and I was in charge of our social media that has to do with food. Someone sent in a picture of a meal that they had created, and me thinking that I was on my personal Instagram responded with, that looks like cat shit. A few hours later, I get a call from my supervisor. Did you respond to so-and-so with this? Yeah, how did you know? Because that was on our story. That happened. What would the world be like if it was filled with male and female copies of you? Terrible. If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do? I'd break into every animal shelter. Well, I wouldn't break into it because I can afford it, right? Okay, yeah. I'd buy out every kill shelter in the world, buy a big piece of land in Costa Rica, and just live out my days with a shit ton of animals. What's in your fridge right now? Coffee, pasta, lemonade, vegetarian chili, vegan hot dogs, wheat bread, coffee water. I use it to water my plants. Lasagna, sardines for my cats, and nothing. If you could close one fast food chain due to disgusting food, what would you pick? Okay, it's not a fast food chain, but let me tell you about Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has the worst grits ever. The first time was the last time that I had grits from Cracker Barrel. You see, I'm getting real upset right now. It's because they don't know how to make grits. I don't know if Brad's wife was there then to not make the grits, but your grits aren't supposed to be the consistency of snot. Take notes, Cracker Barrel. Get somebody else, bring back Brad's wife to make the grits. Thanks. What would be the best thing about not having a sense of smell? Smelling all of these damn farts that go on in my house almost 24/7. I have 5 dogs, 2 of whom are boxers. I don't know if you've ever had a boxer, and I don't know what's going on with their flatulent factory or what, but it's not okay. It's disrespectful, and it's real disrespectful. If you could only speak one word today, what would you say? Bitch. You can literally answer anything with bitch. How are you today? Bitch. Did you see what happened today? Bitch. That is such a cute bag. Bitch! 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 What is the stupidest thing you've done because somebody dared you to? Join the Marine Corps. What is the stupidest thing you've done on your own free will? I've done a lot of stupid things, but probably the stupidest was try to flat iron my eyelashes. Don't ask me why I did it. I don't know why. I just thought it was a good idea. What part of your body can use a little lotion? Well, I'm black, so we always need lotion all day, every day, 24/7, everywhere. It is what it is. Do you dance crazy when no one is looking? Would you rather look like a potato or feel like a potato? Speaking of potatoes, let me show you a potato I have on my kitchen. I don't know why I still have him, but I've committed to not throwing him away, so I'm not gonna throw him away. I may just plant him. His name is Spud. Look, he even has like a little arm. There's his mouth. And he has like a one eye. And that's his hair. This is Spud. Say hi, Spud. Don't eat Spud! Do vegetarians eat animal crackers? I'll eat the out of some animal crackers. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word fidget? Fighting midget. What did you say as a kid when asked, what do you be when you want to grow up? So up until I was a teenager, I wanted to be a vet. But then I remember I was watching Vet ER, and I remember very vividly a vet having to put down a dog because she couldn't save it, and I was traumatized. And so I don't think I could ever be a vet. there's something that I know that I'm meant to do with animals, but as far as operating on them and things like that, I don't think that's my calling. What country do you most want to travel to? Ireland, then Scotland. I don't know about Australia because I heard Australia is pretty much just like California, but you drive on the other side of the street, and I hated California. What's the first movie that made you cry? What's your favorite color? Pink and mustard yellow. What era would you choose to live in if you could? You know, I would love to live in the 20s, but you know, being that it was the 20s and I'm down with the swirl, that probably wouldn't have worked out for me. So, but if I could, without maybe getting persecuted in the 20s for being black, give me my flapper dress and give me some feathers and a boa, and I'm all over that. Do you believe in aliens? Have you seen a blubberfish? That shit's not real. Is there anything about yourself you've never told another soul? If you won the lottery tomorrow, what would be your very first expense? You know, I've thought about this a lot, and as much as I'd like to be like, let's blow this shit, I'm going to buy my mother a red Mercedes, and then I'm gonna pay off her student loans because she just got her master's. Shout out, mama. And then I'd buy a bigger house. I'd buy maybe 2 more Mini Coopers, and then a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff. That's pretty much it. I'm a child. What is the biggest lesson you've learned so far? The biggest lesson that I've learned so far is I've learned 2 lessons. Firstly, never let anyone dictate what you do with your future. If you're thinking about moving across the world for someone, ask yourself first, is it worth it? Is this what you want to do? Second, do not put your expectations on other people because most of the time you'll be disappointed. And I know that sounds so morbid. I'm not very optimistic, but I've learned a lot this year that if you constantly put your expectations in other people, almost 100% of the time they will fail you because they don't know what your expectations are. No matter how many times you tell them, you can't put your expectations on other people. What really gets on your nerves? People. If you were a bagel, what type of bagel would you be? I would be a French toast. Is there any particular reason why I'd be a French toast bagel? No. What's something you can do that no one else can? I can lick both of my elbows. What makes you lose track of time? These guys! This girl and this girl! Okay. If you discovered you were immortal, how would you change your life starting right now? I wouldn't. How would you describe humanity to an alien civilization? It's a shit show. Don't come here. Have you ever pooped your pants? No, but I've seen my best friend poop herself when giving birth. Which Disney princess do you find to be the most attractive? Pocahontas could get it. What kind of phone was your first cell phone? I have it! Oh my God, I still have it. So this wasn't my first phone. This was actually my second phone. The first one I had was a pink, it was called a Sliver. So it was this pink and it was made by Motorola. And I remember I thought it was so cool because you could put your music on it, you could take pictures with it. I was a boss bitch then. Do y'all remember how long it took to text on these? It was dedication to text on these things. If you were about to be executed, what 5 foods would you have as your last meal? Frosted Flakes, Oreos crunched up with milk in a bowl. I eat it like cereal. If I had to have a meat, fried pork chops. My man wants fried pork chops. Peach cobbler. And biscuits. Who is the most famous person you've ever met? I met Jonathan from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It was on spring break. What is it? And he was mad cool. You're in prison with a life sentence. What was your crime? Probably murder. What 2 languages would you like to be fluent in? Japanese and Spanish. Do you believe in Bigfoot? Is a frog's ass watertight? Have you ever been drunk in public? Let me tell you. You have to be up to get kicked out the E-Club. Do you think all dogs go to heaven? Does a one-legged duck swim in circles? They do. Well, that is all of the questions that I have. Send me some ideas for next videos. What would you like to see? What would you like me to talk about? Do you want to meet every single one of my fur babies? Just leave me a comment and tell me what you thought was good, what I can improve on. Like I said, this was so last minute, so I'm not even prepared. I guess this is where I say, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a long time coming, and if you've watched this far, I appreciate you. And I guess now I have to come up with some kind of funky, cool outro so you guys can remember me by. So, I'll work on that. Bye! Bye! Bye, everybody! If you don't know, my name is Mia, and welcome to my channel! My name is Mia, and welcome to my channel. I have been meaning to start this channel for What is your opinion on fate? That in